Peaches, it's Shaaba. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on another video. Look who we have with us today. I'm going to try and do a Jamie intro. The marvellous, the wonderful, the handsome, the very tall, the fluffy haired husband, Jamie.
The fluffy haired?
It was very aesthetically based. He's also wonderful in many other ways that aren't just aesthetically pleasing.
No, I'm just all good looks. There's nothing going on beyond this.
He's one brain cell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a fine breakfast. And I feel like this video is going to kill it.
It's going to be fine. Today, we are diving into something that I've done that I hope you'll enjoy. I'm not sure if you've done it yet. It's a forum called NotHowGirlsWork. Have you heard of this before?
I mean, I've done like Bad Women's Anatomy.
Similar vein.
Okay.
Arguably worse. We'll see.
Okay.
I like to do these videos because they're a little bit of fun, but also because they provide good learning opportunities. I genuinely like to think, maybe I'm deluding myself, but I genuinely like to think that by us talking about these things could actually help repair someone's misconception.
Misconception?
Sure, misconception of information.
Conception.
Misconception. That's what I was going for. So, you ready?
Yes, I
You
think
ready
so.
to
No.
dive into the women's, or not how women's work? No, we're not diving into it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. To dive into not how women work.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go!
Women need to realise as they get older, their natural pheromones starts to smell unappealing to men, thus their decrease in value.
Also, it's wrong there.
I mean, yeah, and sometimes that is the worst thing about offensive posts, but this one, ew.
Pretty bad, right? I do think there is something in pheromones changing as you are older.
Yeah, but they're basically saying, older women, you stink.
But also, I would say, unless you're a dog, right, like, or an animal that can actually smell pheromones, you got nothing to worry about, babe. This tiny inkling of me that thinks that the person who wrote this maybe has a problem that's greater than that, and they're kind of deflecting and thinking that the so-called smelling of the pheromones is the reason they aren't.
Or they just want
Yeah.
to excuse why they always go for really young women.
Maybe.
They want an excuse for that, and the excuse is
Well, it's
that,
not working, babe. LMAO, men. That's how it's gotten to, men.
this person couldn't tell pheromones from their own fart.
Well, at least you can smell your own fart, you know?
Great, maybe they'll stop bothering us then. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Serious question, ladies. How do you all have postpartum depression from having a child you oh so wanted to have and be a mother?
Oh my god.
Sad, isn't it? See, normally,
What's
I
wrong
break
with
on your
people?
videos.
Yeah, I know, but I think just, oh god, this kind of stuff is just irritating.
Tell me, person with depression, how come you're so depressed when on your birthday you said happy birthday?
But also, we're forgetting that not all babies are wanted.
Not all
and
women have postpartum
also,
depression.
yeah, not all women have postpartum depression.
Though it is way more common than you think.
Mothers aren't the only ones who suffer from like post-baby having depression. New fathers can be depressed as well.
And also, you're right, and you don't have to be the mother, the person raising the child, to experience postpartum depression. There are many reasons why you have a baby and not keep the baby. Regardless, you can have postpartum depression and still want to be a mum.
Yeah.
It's not something you choose. How does natural body function through fluctuation of hormones because for 9 months you've had the biggest roller coaster inside your body of your life happen, huh?
I like the way he's gone, serious question.
Serious.
It's not, it's stupid.
Serious. Ladies.
Ladies. This might sound absolutely ridiculous and insane, but please don't judge. Can girls taste things with the vagina? Why does that almost come across like just innocently? I don't understand.
I think it is innocent.
Yeah.
I think someone's gone, hang on, lips.
I don't think they meant anything like bad. It's just a curiosity.
PSA, just in case anybody really needed to hear this, you can only taste things with your mouth. I don't know if you ever heard about this. I never did this, but like in teenage years, people are like, oh yeah, if you drink alcohol from your bottom, you get drunk quicker. Like it's the
I
idea
have
of the
had
absorption
the vodka
into
soaked
the
tampon up the bum hole.
You know, into
Yeah.
the bloodstream to get you like more drunk. Like I think maybe that's also where this is coming from. Like, oh well,
Maybe.
if our buttholes can drink.
If buttholes can drink alcohol, vaginas can taste
Maybe
macaroni cheese. It's the first thing that came to mind. Man discovered agriculture, invented food. Wow.
Man is God, don't you know?
Woman discovered food, invented diet.
Actually, Mother Nature invented food, and she's pretty badass, so...
Oh my god. I'm also pretty sure things like diets and undue pressure on women to match beauty standards came from
Invented
men.
by men.
Yeah, so shut up.
But also, this isn't quite how it works, my love.
You're too nice.
Are two different styles.
I'm like, shut up, piss off, no more internet for you.
Then I'm like, let's take you to a library, babe. In one way, it's kind of nice that they're putting the onus of food on men. Because normally it's about about women being in the kitchen. But no, here the man's inventing the food.
Yeah, only because it's an invention. Recently, I realised that when all these females touch penises, they later spread all these bacteria and sperm on everything. Mainly door handles. I think that's the guys not washing their hands after doing certain things that are spreading that.
Do you know the level of fecal matter that's on those, like, McDonald's?
Nope, I don't want to know. I use my knuckle. It's so disgusting. Anyone that touches this shit becomes gay. I have to wear latex gloves all the time when I leave my house. They should make those femoids wear isolation... so they don't spread this. And if you call me an incel, you're an idiot. I change females that I F pretty much every day since 2016.
So basically, you're somebody who has no sex but really wants to act as if they're having sex.
This is multi-layered though, because it sounds like they have an issue with germs, which is something that they should probably talk to somebody about. But then it also sounds like they have an even more serious issue with women, which they should definitely speak to somebody about. Because like this is problematic on so many levels. And they also are homophobic. So what if you touched a door handle, it made you gay? There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Look, babe, on my channel we correct and we provide good information. Okay. We don't spread the door handles to make you gay.
You are born gay. Nothing can make you gay. You can't touch a door handle with sperm on and become gay. But even in the hypothetical fantasy land where you could, there's nothing wrong with that because there's nothing wrong with being gay. This person's just homophobic.
Thank you. I also just like the idea that the man with the penis in this context, in this situation, that has the germs and the bacteria, it's still the woman's fault that it's being spread. Do you know what I mean?
My God.
Like, men do not touch their own appendages. It doesn't happen.
Never.
It's only women, and they are the ones that spread it everywhere.
People with penises just pee like this.
How do you get it touching? Back in?
Clearly, if it's the women's fault that's spreading it around.
Maybe the women do that too. They do everything. You need to pee, come on, love. I'll take you to the bathroom.
What, they got like Matilda skills?
What?
You know, like they can move things with their mind.
No!
Oh!
If they could do that, there wouldn't be any bacteria in their hand!
I thought you said the women magically didn't need to... Oh, they hold it whilst... Okay.
Maybe they help, and that's why their hands are all bacterial.
So he doesn't have an issue with the fact that, like, I've been to the toilet in a gym twice, and both times, none of the guys have washed their hands after going to the toilet. They're not the issue, no.
Also, a top tip for you, my love. I think if you swap the latex gloves for Carex, you'll find that bacteria and germs don't spread so much. You can wash your hands after touching areas of yourself. Any area, for that matter. You know, you don't need to wear gloves. You just get rid of the germs. It's pretty effective. When you finally meet a man who got goals, isn't full of himself, asks you out 12 p.m, not 12 a.m, and talks about his feelings.
Oh, this is a nice guys thing.
Oh, damn those nice guys who always finish last.
Maybe you're just not somebody's type. And being nice isn't the be-all and end-all. And if you have that kind of attitude, newsflash, you're not actually a nice guy.
Just saying, this is like the bare minimum of required, you know? Like, if you have goals, if you're not full of yourself, if you ask someone out at a reasonable time and not just for a booty call, and if you talk about your feelings, that's just like the basic standard of being a human being. It doesn't mean that you are now entitled and tick the boxes of some, like, superior man. That means you are now the person that everyone must date. The bar is, like, at 0.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of men who don't meet that minimum bar, but there are plenty who do, and you actually don't because you're really self-entitled.
And even if you did and they still liked you as a friend, that's fine, because that doesn't make you superior and dateable just because you are doing what the bare minimum of people-ing is required.
I wouldn't even like you as a friend at this point.
Oh, you're so mean. Also,
I'm feeling
can I say,
spicy today.
Yeah, you are. You are a nice guy.
Oh.
Like, not in
No,
like,
but not that.
No, not in, like, the ironic way. Like, you are genuinely a nice guy. And I think it's really, like, skewed my opinion, because I look at these videos and I'm like, I don't understand. I think my idea of what a guy is and that basic standard has been skewed because you are nice. I've not really seen, maybe I don't see these people who do the 12 a.m. booty calls and don't talk about their feelings, because everyone I interact with are so in touch with their feelings.
We're not friends with them. I mean, I'm not being horrible, but just, yeah.
But yeah, the truth hurts, babe.
The effects of modern technology. Oh, I saw this on Twitter. 1995. Woman washing in a basin. No, grinding wheat. Grinding. I thought it was washing.
Jamie, it's a pestle and mortar.
Yes, but it's so big. I didn't understand perspective. Also, people still use pestle and mortars.
We do.
We have one. Shaaba makes guacamole. And that's not because she's a woman. It's just because I hate cooking. I do all the cleaning, okay? Before you say anything. And then 2020. I'm assuming they're insinuating that women have gained weight because they now have blenders instead of pestle and mortars. It's that right arm workout. And like, why are you trying to say that it's only women?
Also, both of these women are beautiful. Also, why is she now also wearing blue? Is that supposed to insinuate
Do you know,
something?
I'm thinking maybe just a different woman. Or the fact that it's 25 years later and people change, Bob.
Can I just say one thing? Props. This is the first time that I'm seeing a woman in this kind of depiction who I believe is wearing a sari. Sorry.
Yeah,
I feel like that's very diverse. Well done, you. It's just so sad.
Maybe they
people's
were
minds
just
work to think that this is something that should be created.
Maybe they don't understand women to the point where they're like, what do women wear? How do I draw a woman inclusive? And they've accidentally been inclusive.
Yeah, there you go. The best workout is a pestle and mortar.
But the perspective is shocking. And also, I was trying to think of something that doesn't exist anymore, but then it's only 1995, not 1895.
Well, women went from wanting rights to work to OnlyFans and not working in less than 50 years. Wonder why this economy is shit. I said what I said. If you're offended, you should be. There you go. You've been schooled.
Right. So that's why OnlyFans is very oversaturated, because every single woman
in the world
is on OnlyFans.
Didn't you know? I quit my job. I don't do YouTube videos anymore. I just go on OnlyFans. And by the way, OnlyFans isn't working.
I mean, I support you, but I was not aware.
Yeah. And
you still look like you're working.
Just the idea as well that OnlyFans is not working.
Not working, yeah.
Everything about this is just so bizarre.
Just reframe in your mind what work is. People can be empowered by their jobs and it's still a job.
Mm-hmm. I just want to spend a minute in someone's brain like this. I want to see what it looks like. I wonder if it feels good. It just confuses me. I said what I said.
I think it's
like... If you're offended, you should be.
It's the brain equivalent of when horses wear those things
Blinkers.
Here. I can only see you. I don't know where I was going with that. I thought I had a point, but I didn't. But also, I can only see you.
Women, clearly in need of help. Men are helping.
Men, women clearly in need of help. They're still helping.
We cannot help this woman.
Wait, because there's a tag on her door saying, I have a boyfriend, and so they leave.
Away.
No, that's horrible. She's saying she has a boyfriend so she doesn't want help.
Yeah.
I thought that was a call out on men being shitty and they're only going to help a woman if they think they can get something.
I was initially thinking the same. I feel like it could be read in both ways. So why don't we read it positively and let you know, friend, that just because someone has a boyfriend doesn't mean that they don't need your help in any other scenario.
Yeah.
I really hope you feel the ability to interact with women in ways that don't always lead to relationships. Yeah. You know, that's not always the end goal, my love. You can just talk to people of all genders
and not
without
feel like
wanting something as a result. It's just nice thing to do.
Entitlement.
Hey Jamie, I like your glasses.
Thanks.
See, I'm not expecting sex right now. That's how it works. My wife and I just had a girl. Congratulations. It's very kind. That's kind. How kind of you. It's very good. It's very good. I'm happy for you. Our first was a boy. He's now 3 years old and he was breastfed. I had no problem with the breastfeeding. Now with the baby girl, I figured she would be breastfed too. I had no problems with that until I saw her being breastfed. That's a problem, Jamie.
Why is there a problem?
Well,
is the wife in pain?
It's been about 2 weeks and I can't get rid of this feeling that she's going to turn out to be a lesbian. She really attacks my wife's boobs.
Because she's a hungry baby.
More so than my boy when he was a baby. Maybe your boy's gay. Sorry, I didn't mean
that.
That's it. That's satire.
The way babies breastfeed has nothing to do with their adulthood sexuality. And if they breastfeed or not has nothing to do with it.
It just doesn't seem right. And I can't help but wonder if this is how lesbians are made. Is this the lesbian factory? Does anyone have any advice or experience here? Did you become a lesbian from breastfeeding? That's what they're asking. Is this an act of lesbianism? Should I stay pissed at my wife for what she's doing to my child? The arguing is getting intense. I hate the idea of someone's tits being forced into my baby girl's face. Babe, I bet she loves it. Not because it's boobs, or yes, because it's boobs, because the boobs provide the food.
A baby held by a man or someone without boobs will go for the nipple. That's because it's an innate thing. That's how babies feed.
And guess what, sweetheart? Not even just for humans.
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with one of my sisters and they were like...
It's how lesbian lions are made.
Like, what are the udders of the cow? And I was like, the boobs. And that was like our epitome of like, wait, like the human boobs are for milk.
Yes.
Like, I was like, yes. I think this world is like so sexualized on boobs that we forget that actually it's a primary function of food.
Yeah.
Is actually like concerned about
But there's so many different layers to it. And like, there's a big undertone of homophobia as well, and then over-sexualization of women.
But this is just totally not how women work. I just need you to know that.
And then inappropriate around, like, that's an infant. That's a literal baby whose thoughts are cry, sleep, poop, repeat.
Cry,
sleep, eat, poop, repeat. That's eat. And the eat
cry,
one...
sleep, boob, poop, repeat.
The eat one, there's nothing wrong with not breastfeeding, but for breastfed babies, the eat one is boob, nipple.
I'm so glad you got it.
And
there was like, I don't even know why. It's just like a tiny part of me that worries that sometimes if I was to explain this to someone, they'd turn around and be like, yeah, that makes sense actually. Not that I think so little of you.
I'm slightly offended.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
I would
I just question why someone in the first place has a brain process that thinks that's an okay thing.
Is it so beyond your comprehension?
There must be other people there.
that somebody can think this, that it's like, oh my god.
Am I just not getting it? Maybe I'm the dumb one. This
Oh.
idiot has children. Just let that sink in for a minute.
Yeah, if I were the wife, I would be getting away from him as fast as possible. I feel like people who have that extreme an opinion in one area, that's not the only extreme or like completely just off the hook opinion that they have. And it's like, nope, I don't want anything to do with you.
And we all know who he votes for.
Lesbians! But also, and I'm not saying him specifically, but just like, it's a thing that dudes like that, they're all fine with lesbians when they are watching the... But then when there's actual lesbians, if it's not for them, suddenly they're homophobic.
Can I also ask a question though? Like, before bottles were made, every single person in the world was breastfed. And bottles are quite a new aspect of technology. So how does he think the human race has been functioning if every single breastfed baby girl grew up to be a lesbian?
They did.
They're all just assimilating.
Straight marriage has only been a thing for about 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day's a school day.
I didn't know that.
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
God.
Thank you for enlightening me.
My parents
Maybe
were
your
some
logic.
of the early straight marriages.
So your mum's a lesbian?
No.
I can't believe I've actually said that. I feel dirty. That's so
My
bad.
mum's not that old. Bottles were invented.
I don't understand time. I understand women anatomy.
We're talking like 100+ years ago.
Alright, well, I think that's all about I can stomach for today. My woman stomach cannot take much more because I am just so inferior in terms of the human race.
Were you breastfed?
I was breastfed, that's why. How do you think it works with bi people?
Pop
Did I
up.
have like both a bottle and a boob in my mouth at one
Don't do
time?
that. Don't do that.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I like filming with you. Is this what you're like every time you film on your own? Because you say and do some really silly things
I don't know how to make
sometimes.
videos without you.
You don't need a man to make videos, Shaaba.
Excuse me, have boyfriend go away. I don't know, I have to ask my husband. I can't think for myself either. This video is turning into total chaos. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Stop it. Stop it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe to Shaaba, please, because she's amazing. She makes wonderful videos and she says really silly things sometimes.
You're adorable. Thank you. And also, go check out Jamie's channel. Not just because he's amazing, but also because I'm on it saying more silly things. Because we just did a video together about baby reveals. Enjoy.
1 cup of mummy.
I'll love you and leave you
And
for
a
now.
loaf of bread.
Be kind.
Much love. Have a great day. I said my
It's
one.
my
Sorry.
channel.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.